Hi all, welcome back to our reading comprehension. Remember, you can visit our website where you can find the questions and have a go. So let's get started. So before we start reading our comprehension, over here you can find vocabulary that you will need to know or use that will help you with the 11 plus exam, either for verbal reasoning or for comprehension. So get a book or a vocabulary book or a glossary book that you have, start writing these words down with the definitions and the synonyms. As you do that, I will talk about the words and the meanings, write it down and just have a listen. So let's start off with biodiverse. This is where there's lots of different species, there's a variety, there's many different types. Crucial, that means it's important, it's essential, it's a must, it's got lots of importance, you need to do it. Deforestation, I'm sure you've heard of that word before. De is a negative prefix, de, forestation, so that means that there's a wide range of trees or wide area of land where there might be trees being cut down. So this could be logging, tree felling, cutting, getting rid of trees, which isn't good for our environment. Ecosystem. So this is a biological community of organisms and their physical environment. So this is their habitat, their biome. Indigenous. So this is where we're talking about the originating place or the native place or native people. So you've got the word aboriginal, local. We've got preserve. So this is when we're trying to keep something. We're not trying to ruin it or waste it. So we're safeguarding, we're conserving, we're protecting. Regulate. So this is where we're controlling or maintaining the speed of a process. So we don't want it to go too fast, or we may not want it to go too slow. We're controlling that pace, so we're managing it, we're governing it, we're regulating it. Habitat, so that's the home, the environment of an animal or a plant. Flora, so this is plants of a particular area or habitat, so it's referring to a group of plants in a particular area. You could use vegetation, plant life, greenery. And fauna, F-A-U-N-A. These are animals, again, of a particular area, habitat, and so forth. So flora is a particular group of plants, whereas fauna is a particular group of animals. So fauna, synonyms are wildlife, animal, life, and creatures. So just have a pause, write this in your glossary book or your vocabulary book, write the synonyms, because they might be essential to either your verbal reasoning exam or for your comprehension. Okay, so here's our short passage. I'm going to read it. I will pause, discuss certain phrases or sentences, summarize it, and then you will have got the questions. So here, the Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, is one of the most biodiverse regions of the planet. Spanning several South American countries, the largest portion of the rainforest lies within Brazil. So this phrase here, spanning several South American countries, what do you think that means, spanning several South American countries? Okay. Spanning several South American countries means it's spread across that many countries. So several means the rainforest goes across many. So spanning means the area. So it's not just in one country, it's in several. Okay, the rainforest is spread out there. We use this metaphor a lot, lungs of the earth. Sounds like it's personification, but it's lungs of the earth. We call this use this phrase to refer the Amazon rainforest because it gives us lots of oxygen and we need that in order to survive. So yeah, spanning several South American countries. The largest portion of the rainforest lies within Brazil, so the biggest part of the rainforest is within the country of Brazil. The vast, which means enormous, tropical rainforest is home to an incredible variety of flora. So remember we said a group of plants, and fauna, a group of animals, many of which are not found anywhere else in the world. The Amazon River, one of the longest rivers globally, winds its way through the dense forest, providing a lifeline for countless species and indigenous communities. So this river that goes through the forest supports those species, the fauna and the flora that live there, because it's the water that they gain from that river. And then the indigenous communities, the tribal communities that live there, they live off and get their water from that Amazon River. So few words that we might want to revisit. So we've got here dense. Dense means there's lots of trees, it's thick, it's full of trees. And we've got here winding. Think about a river winding down through. Okay. The rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate by absorbing large amounts of carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. So let's pause there. We know that if there's too much carbon dioxide in this world, we could die. We won't be able to survive. And the rainforest has so many trees and plants and flora that will absorb that carbon dioxide in to balance, to regulate the climate. And we as species, as human race, we need oxygen, and those, again, the flora, the trees release oxygen in order to help us live. So it's regulating the Earth's climate. Let's continue. However, this delicate ecosystem is under threat due to deforestation, illegal logging, which means they're cutting down trees illegally, and climate change. Each year, vast areas of the forest are cleared for agriculture and cattle ranching. This disrupts the habitat of countless species and contributes to global warming. Efforts to protect and preserve the Amazon are ongoing, with numerous environmental organizations and indigenous groups working tirelessly to safeguard this vital resource. Now, this we already know. If we've done some research at school, we know that people are cutting down trees. They're doing it illegally. We know that they're cutting down the forest for agriculture so they can do farming or cattle ranching. This isn't good because those animals, those types of fauna and flora no longer have their habitat, which means they end up dying, okay? Which means we don't have enough flora, enough trees and so forth to continue regulating the Earth's climate, which is causing global warming. We've all discussed that at school at some point, okay? And we know there's lots of communities, there's lots of organisations, environmental organisations that work super hard, tirelessly, there's the word, to ensure that they conserve, they protect, they safeguard the Amazon rainforest, because it's so essential for us today in order to live. We understand the importance of the rainforest. So over here, take a pause, have a go at these questions, and then you can find the answers on my website. And pause again for the next 5 questions, and then again you can find the answers on the website. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you soon. Bye.